Hey there, comic fans, and welcome back to Venture Onward, your ultimate destination for all things pop culture and comics. Today, we're diving headfirst into the electrifying news of the Green Lantern series switches to HBO, thrilling DC fans. Green Lantern's light is set to shine even brighter on HBO. That's right, it's been officially announced that Lanterns is moving from Max to HBO with a full series order. This move is part of HBO's new strategy to showcase scripted shows on their linear network, which enhances their prestige and attracts more viewers. And don't worry, Max subscribers, you'll still be able to catch the shows on the streaming service after they debut on HBO. One of the most exciting aspects of Lanterns is that we're getting not one, but two of the most popular Green Lanterns, John Stewart and Hal Jordan. While Hal Jordan was Earth's Green Lantern before John Stewart, Stewart became incredibly popular thanks to Phil LaMarr's voice work in the Justice League animated series. Featuring both characters brings a fantastic space buddy cop dynamic and ensures John Stewart gets his long-awaited live-action spotlight. For years, Green Lantern fans have been disappointed with how the character has been treated in live-action films and TV. The now-defunct DCEU largely ignored Green Lanterns, and let's be honest, the 2011 Ryan Reynolds movie is best forgotten. But Lanterns promises to be a unique project, focusing on Stewart and Jordan as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. This setup gives the series a true detective vibe with a superhero twist, which could be incredibly compelling if done right. James Gunn and Peter Safran, co-CEOs and co-chairman of DC Studios, have emphasized that the Lantern series will be a foundational part of the new DCU. Unlike the DCU, which overlooked the Green Lanterns, the DCU is integrating them from the very beginning. This commitment is further evidenced by the inclusion of Green Lantern Guy Gardner, played by Nathan Fillion, in the first DCU movie, Superman. Fillion's casting is perfect, and we can only hope that the casting choices for John Stewart and Hal Jordan are just as spot on. All in all, the switch to HBO signals a bright future for Green Lantern fans. Lanterns is poised to deliver a fresh and engaging take on these iconic characters. Meanwhile, Batman number 149. In the issue, Batman and the Bat Family have a new base, Pennyworth Manor, a significant upgrade from the Batcave and Wayne Manor. The Batman and the Bat Family have a new base of operations, Pennyworth Manor, a significant upgrade from the Batcave and Wayne Manor. This new development marks a pivotal shift for Batman and his allies. After dealing with loss and financial struggles, Batman is now focused on strengthening family ties with this new home. Pennyworth Manor not only honors Alfred but also represents a fresh start for Batman and his team to bond and rebuild. In Batman number 149 by Chip Zdarsky, Steve Lieber, Michelle Bandini, Nick Filardi, and Clayton Cowles, Batman finds himself patrolling Crime Alley. There, he encounters a clone of Robin, created from his own DNA by Zor-El. Batman takes the clone to his brownstone for care, only to discover that the clone is rapidly aging without any safeguards. Despite Batman's efforts, the clone eventually dies from natural causes. With newfound wealth discovered through secret accounts left by Zor-El, Batman embarks on a new project. He buys multiple properties across Old Gotham, intending to create affordable housing and charities. Among these is Pennyworth Manor, which he designates as the new home for the entire Bat family. Although it lacks a Batcave, Bruce has plans to make it an ideal base for the team. During the Gotham War arc, Bruce discovered that Vandal Savage had purchased Wayne Manor. Savage, bound to Gotham by a curse, made the manor his permanent residence, effectively taking over Batman's former home. The transition to Pennyworth Manor is a major improvement for the Bat family. Batman's financial constraints had previously limited him to a small brownstone, insufficient for the entire team. Now, with more space, Bruce is creating a home that reflects his role as a father figure and family man. This new base represents a fresh start, where the Bat family can come together and create stronger bonds. Naming it Pennyworth Manor honors Alfred, who taught Bruce the importance of family. Batman's new direction centers around his allies, signifying a shift towards a more united and supportive Bat family. Batman number 149 is available now from DC Comics. In other news, G.I. Joe and Cobra enter a new era in comics this winter. Prepare for a new era of G.I. Joe and Cobra in comics as Skybound Entertainment unveils its latest venture, the Energon Universe G.I. Joe series, set to debut in November. Written by Joshua Williamson, alongside artists Tom Riley and Jordi Belair, this ongoing series promises to redefine the iconic conflict between G.I. Joe and Cobra with a fresh narrative and a brand new character. Building on the success of their Energon Universe shared universe, which intertwines G.I. Joe and Transformers, Skybound is poised to launch this highly anticipated title. Williamson, known for his previous work on G.I. Joe Limited series, brings his expertise to craft a storyline that picks up where the Duke and Cobra Commander series left off. The series will explore the aftermath of the Autobots and Decepticons' impact on Earth, as both G.I. Joe and Cobra brace for new challenges. The official description from Skybound teases, Conrad Hauser, codenamed Duke, has assembled a special force known as G.I. Joe to battle the rising power of the mysterious Cobra in the aftermath of the Autobots and Decepticons' arrival on Earth. But the enigmatic Cobra commander has unleashed the power of Energon like never before. Featuring the debut of an all-new character and familiar faces, the series promises to revolutionize the G.I. Joe mythos. Williamson expressed enthusiasm, stating, "The response to the miniseries that led to this moment has been phenomenal. It's been exciting to see lifelong fans of the iconic series and new readers come together to support G.I. Joe in the Energon universe." He continues, "Now it's time to amp up the story as the newly formed G.I. Joe and Cobra meet for the first time. Our first issue rocks the Energon universe in major ways with big moments we've been dying to unleash. Tom and Geordi are killing it and bringing the heat with every page. You do not want to miss G.I. Joe #1. Yo Joe." As Skybound expands the Energon universe, G.I. Joe #1 hits shelves on November 13th, featuring a dynamic wraparound cover by Tom Riley and Jordi Belair, setting the stage for a thrilling new chapter in the G.I. Joe saga alongside the ongoing A Real American Hero continuity. Aside from DC and G.I. Joes, Marvel reveals details on Conquest 2099. Steve Orlando's new limited series is set to launch this October, and Marvel has just unveiled exciting details and 2 stunning covers for Conquest 2099. This new series features a stellar creative team including writer Steve Orlando and artists Ibrahim Roberson, Jose Luis, Pete Woods, Ario Anandito, and Dale Eagleson. Editor Mark Paniccia shared, "Annihilation 2099 was our chance to introduce some incredibly unique takes on classic Marvel characters, staying true to their core themes and motives. With Conquest 2099, these new heroes must battle the unparalleled strategy and experience of the classic Marvel Dracula, a proven leader, conqueror, and monarch who now has an army of alien vampires at his command. The cosmos will never be the same." The story begins with Annihilation 2099, which takes readers beyond Earth, showing the galaxy-wide impact of the 2099 events. The series kicks off with a shocking reveal. The new Nova 2099 is none other than Wolverine. Throughout Annihilation 2099, Orlando and his talented team will shape the 2099 cosmos, setting the stage for Conquest 2099. Orlando expressed his excitement, saying, "Annihilation 2099 was a blast. But the only thing better than building out the cosmic side of Marvel's iconic cyberpunk future is getting to bring these characters together for a galaxy-shaking epic of passion, revenge, and action." Conquest 2099 follows Dracula into the future as a tragic anti-hero, an imperfect leader with a righteous cause topped only by his bloodlust. This space blockbuster takes us across the galaxy as a ragtag band of heroes from Earth and beyond leap into the fray to protect all life from Dracula and his vampire legion, and something even worse, the conquerors of the vampire homeworld, the Death Spiders. The Impaler scorned. Dracula has conquered a world determined to quash him. Now, with an army at his back, he sets his sights on the new vampire homeworld, Domus Draconum. What he discovers will shatter his dark heart and set him on a collision course with Nova, Spider-Man, the X-Men 2099, the new Spider-Woman of 2099, and more. Marvel's dystopian 2099 future has seen a resurgence in popularity with hit series like Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099 Beware and Spider-Man 2099, Dark Genesis, both written by Steve Orlando. These sagas push the limits of 2099 storytelling, introducing new heroes and threats in a society ruled by corrupt corporate entities. Wolverine is the last Nova. Revealed in Annihilation 2099 #1, Wolverine emerges as the lone Nova, patrolling the cosmos with a heavy burden of duty and death on his shoulders. This intergalactic stranger, loyal only to the preservation of life, brings his own code of justice to the galaxy. Orlando explained, "When we realized that the Nova of 2099 would be a lone stranger with a heavy burden, it became clear that there was only one person who could fit into that helmet, Logan." Inspired by classic Lone Ranger archetypes, Logan as the intergalactic stranger was a perfect fit. Annihilation 2099 will continue to spotlight major players in the 2099 cosmos, including Star-Lord 2099, Red Hulk 2099, Silver Surfer 2099, and Dracula 2099. The galaxy will then erupt into war against Dracula 2099 and Conquest 2099, with Wolverine as Nova 2099 joining forces with the X-Men 2099.